Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the chapter number 8, Profit, Loss and Discount. The topic Profit and Loss you have already studied in the previous classes. So you must have some basic knowledge about these topic Profit and Loss. Here I have written some formulas related with profit and loss. The first formula is profit equal to SP minus CP. SP selling price minus CP cost price. Okay. The second formula is loss equal to CP minus SP. And the third one is SP equal to CP plus profit, and the fourth one is SP equal to CP minus loss. So here we can see there are two formulas for finding SP. If there is a profit, then we will use this formula SP equal to CP plus profit, and if there is a loss, then we will use this formula SP equal to CP minus loss. Clear? And fifth formula is CP equal to SP minus profit. And the sixth formula is CP equal to SP plus loss. Here also there are two formulas for finding CP. If there is a profit, then we will use this formula CP equal to SP minus profit, and if there is a loss, then we will use this formula CP equal to SP plus loss. Clear? Now the seventh formula is I have written profit percent equal to profit by CP into 100%. And the eighth formula is loss percent equal to loss by CP into 100%. Clear? Now we are going to solve some questions of the exercise 8A using these formulas. Clear? The first question is, a man buys a certain number of articles at 15 for rupees 112.50 and sells them at 12 for rupees 108. Find, the first question is his gain as percent, and the second question is the number of articles sold to make a profit of rupees 75. So in this question, the cost price of 15 articles is given, that is rupees 112.50, and the selling price of 12 articles is given, that is rupees 108. And in the first question we have to find his gain as percent. Gain means profit. We have to find profit percent. And in the second question we have to find the number of articles sold to make a profit of rupees 75. Clear? So I have written here for the solution of this question number 1, CP of 15 articles equal to rupees 112.50, and then CP of one article equal to rupees 112.50 by 15. As we already know that for the value of one quantity we divide. Clear? So rupees 112.50 by 15 equal to rupees 7.50. Now I have written SP of 12 articles equal to rupees 108. Then I have written SP of one article equal to rupees 108 by 12. Here again I have divided because we have to find the value of one quantity. Okay, so rupees 108 by 12 equal to rupees 9. Now gain on one article equal to SP minus CP. As we already know that the formula for profit or gain equal to SP minus CP. Here I have written rupees 9, the SP of one article, that is equal to rupees 9, minus the CP of one article, that is equal to rupees 7.50. Clear? And after subtraction it is equal to rupees 1.50, and this is the value of gain on one article. Clear? That is equal to rupees 1.50. Now we are going to find gain percent, and as we already know that gain percent equal to gain by CP into 100%, and it is equal to rupees 1.50, the gain of one article, by CP rupees 7.50, the cost price of one article. Clear? Into 100%, and after solving this it is equal to 20%. So this is our answer for the question number 1. Clear? In the second question we have to find number of articles sold to make a profit of rupees 75, and for this I have written it is equal to total profit by profit on one article. So I have written rupees 75 in place of total profit as it is given in the question, number of articles sold to make a profit of rupees 75. Okay, now profit on one article, it is rupees 1.50, as we have already calculated this, and it is equal to 50, and this is our answer for the second question. Clear? The second question is, an article is bought from Jaipur for rupees 4,800 and is sold in Delhi for rupees 5,820. If rupees 1,200 is spent on its transportation etc., find the loss or the gain as percent. So in this question, the cost price of the article is given rupees 4,800 and the selling price of the article is given rupees 5,820, and some overhead expenses are also given, that is rupees 1,200, as it is written here. If rupees 1,200 is spent on its transportation etc. Clear? And we have to find the loss or the gain as percent. Clear? So I have written here CP of the article equal to rupees 4,800 as it is given in the question, and overhead expenses equal to rupees 1,200 as it is also given in the question. Now I have written total cost price equal to rupees 4,800, the cost price of the article, plus rupees 1,200, the overhead expenses, and after adding these two numbers it is equal to rupees 6,000, and this is the total CP. So here as we can see that total CP equal to rupees 6,000 and SP equal to rupees 5,820. So here the total CP is greater than this SP. So here there is a loss. So I have written here loss equal to CP minus SP, and it is equal to rupees 6,000. I have written rupees 6,000 in place of this CP, and this rupees 6,000 is total CP. Clear? So we have to write the value of total CP in place of this CP. Clear? Minus 5,820 in place of SP. Clear? Now after subtraction it is equal to rupees 180, and this is the loss. Clear? Now we have to find loss percent, and as we already know the formula, loss percent equal to loss by CP into 100%, and it is equal to rupees 180. In place of loss I have written rupees 180 as we have already calculated here. Clear? By CP. So I have written by rupees 6,000 into 100%, and after solving this it is equal to 3%. So here the loss percent is equal to 3%, and this is our final answer. Clear? The third question is, the cost price of an article is 4 by 5 times of its selling price. Find the loss or the gain as percent. Clear? Here the CP, the cost price of an article, is given, that is equal to 4 by 5 times of its selling price, SP. Clear? And we have to find the loss or the gain as percent. Clear? So I have written here, let the selling price equal to rupees 100. So here we have assumed the selling price is rupees 100. Okay? Now I have written cost price equal to 4 by 5 into rupees 100. As it is given in the question, the cost price of an article is 4 by 5 times of its selling price. So as we have assumed the selling price is rupees 100, so the cost price equal to 4 by 5 times into rupees 100, that is the selling price. Clear? Equal to rupees 80. After solving this it is equal to rupees 80. Now as we can see here, the selling price is greater than the cost price. So here there is a gain. Clear? So now I have written gain equal to SP minus CP, and it is equal to rupees 100, the value of SP, minus rupees 80, the value of CP, and it is equal to rupees 20. Now I have written gain percent equal to gain by CP into 100%. So I have written rupees 20 in place of gain, as we have already calculated here, by rupees 80. I have written rupees 80 in place of CP into 100%, and after solving this it is equal to 25%. Clear? So here the gain percent is equal to 25%, and this is our final answer. Clear?